What is up, guys? In today's video we have another inside the mind style video where I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play it in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below an unpopular opinion you have about Fortnite. So in the past I made a video kind of reacting to and responding to some of y'all's unpopular opinions, and I think I'm going to make another one of those in the near future. So if you would like to be featured in that video, leave a comment down below of your unpopular opinion, and do not be toxic to other people in the comments. They're unpopular opinions for a reason, you know? Not everybody's meant to agree with it. But yeah, let's get right in this game. We're going to go Gables. This mountain has been one of my favorite landing spots in all of Chapter 3. And recently I've had like a decent amount of comments for whatever reason of people asking me for more like medium pace spots. You know, they don't want to land somewhere that's super dead. They also don't want to land somewhere that's super hot. And I feel like Gables is perfect in that regard, because sometimes there's a decent amount of people here. Sometimes there's none. Sometimes there's a few. It's kind of a wash. Like, each game is kind of different, to be honest. But also, you can get right into the action. The NPC at the balloon mid-map sells shockwaves, but even just once you get to the balloon, you can go from balloon to balloon and play at your own pace at that point. So I feel like from a spot like this, you can really have any type of game you want. It's not really just dictated by where you land. Whereas somewhere like Rocky or Coney, you know, you know what type of game you're getting just by going there. Alright, so we ended up getting 2 of these radios. That's kind of wild. But interestingly enough, if you get the health one, it gives 4 splashes guaranteed, as well as like minis and bigs. But the splashes are what I really care about. So we got the gun the first time. We're going to end up getting the heals the second time. And then we should be able to get a lot of chug splashes. Guaranteed. Not the best weapon so far, and you guys know I like the prime shotgun. And I like the hammer AR, so we need to go and find that. There's a gold plant over here. We're going to go and make use of that. This person did not land here, I don't think, though. I didn't see anyone coming here. Gold Evo Chrome Burst. We'll take that. If this was build mode, I probably would just run the burst for the remainder of the game, since we got this gold one off the rip. But I feel like for zero build, it does not work that well as a main AR. I was using it a lot earlier on in the season, but that was before like the goo gun was in the game, and I was really using the power weapons. Like, I wouldn't mind running the hammer as my AR, and then this is like an SMG. Like, I was using it more as like an SMG to complement my shotgun, more so than just an AR. I feel like as a main AR, or like your main like long range weapon, I don't think the burst works too good because the bloom is kind of ridiculous. If you get fortunate bloom though, you can melt people very quickly. Like, the TTK on this weapon is ridiculous. But that's how I think it's best to think about weapons in Fortnite. Not so much the category of weapon, like, oh, this is an AR, this is an SMG, this is a pistol, but more the range you're going to use it at and what like kind of hole it fills in your inventory. And you see that even with like the sidearm pistol. Like, a lot of people think, oh, it's pistol, close range only, but like if you're decent with that gun, you can make it work at like questionable ranges for a pistol. It's so good. So we're just going to go mid-map now. It seems like nobody came here. We got 2 keys. We should be able to get a good prime out of a hollow chest when we do inevitably find hollow chests. I'm just going to go ahead and use a shockwave because we can buy some more from this NPC, and I'm not too concerned about gold. What would be really unfortunate is that if I end up getting here and someone already bought him all out, but I didn't even hear fighting over here, so I doubt that's the case. We can actually save some gold. Alright, this game is dead, bro. I don't know where anybody went. Oh, there's somebody here. And that is the Evo Chrome Burst. It kills so fast. And when you don't get bloomed. But sometimes you might be in a fight and just not be able to hit any shots because of the bloom. Like, had I not killed him right there, then I probably wouldn't have done much more damage to him. But when this weapon, it works. It works. And that's why I said, like, if I was playing build mode, I would maybe be more inclined to carry it. Because it's easier to, like, kind of limit your fights in build mode. Or it's, like, easier to get close to people, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, just the nature of the mode, you often end up getting in close range fights. Whereas in zero build, there's a lot more, like, medium to long range engagements that end up, like, playing out. Since people can't just put up walls. People can't put up walls and defend themselves, and you can't just, like, put up ramps while rushing them. So I feel like you get a lot more, like, diversity in the ranges you're fighting at in zero build. And that's why, like, I really like the hammer, because it does it all. But the ceiling, like how fast you can kill close range with this burst is ridiculous. And it's really fun. Alright, so what we're looking for here... Okay, I don't even get to say... I was going to say, what we're looking for here is a prime. You hear shots. Also, if you're someone who really likes sniping, you could run a loadout, like, instead of this goo gun, have a sniper. And then I feel like at that point, you're, like, solid at every range. And you have the benefit of having the, like, lethality of the burst up close. Like, I think if you're someone who really likes sniping, the Evo Chrome Burst is a great weapon. But I am not good at sniping. What the heck? I thought he was going to keep going. Also, I've talked about this in several videos, but the balloon mantle is so essential this season. I'll have a video linked in the description down below of me explaining the balloon mantle in a short 60-second clip. You basically just hold forward and tap your jump button the moment... What the hell is guys lagging so hard? Oh my gosh. We gotta get up top. But you basically just hold forward and mantle the moment you get lift from this thing, and it allows you to mantle, and it's so essential in any sort of fights around the balloons. And there's so many fights that happen around the balloons this season that there's a lot of fights where that can, like, give you an advantage. That character was lagging so bad I could not track them. That's unfortunate. Sounded like the other player pulled up and then zipped up. There's two people. Shucks, we got glider locked. That's not what I wanted. I kind of wanted to, like, hang out and see if we could catch them off. But we ended up getting glider locked because of it. And that's not ideal. Nice. That goo there was actually so big because we end up... What is going on with my inventory, bro? We force him out. And we break the... Oh my gosh. We break the keg. And force him out. So it's like pretty big there. Even if we didn't force him out and we just break the keg, that's good because he's no longer gaining HP. I don't know if I want to try to get this big of our medkit off. What I could do here is just balloon to like the heal vending on the other side of Coney. But I kind of want to check these coolers here and see if we can get more flashes. That was kind of greedy because once you fight in this vault, everybody shows up, man. As you saw there. That last guy was a good player. I would just like to reload my shotgun game. That one button does so much, dude. Alright, so we're kind of in a bad spot here because I don't have the heals I would like to have. We only have 2 splashes. However, I have 2 keys, and there's a decent amount of hollow chests here, so we can hopefully get splashes out of one of these hollow chests. Okay, not that one. I don't remember what the other one had on the other side of the POI. I don't even know if I looked at it while I was here. But if this has splashes, slurp fish, or even chili splashes, that would be really beneficial for me. It doesn't. I don't think, yeah, because they're all gold. Rip. Okay, so I guess we can go... There's some coolers over here that we can check. I think there's some here. No, maybe not. I know for sure there is one that spawns here. Whether or not it's here right now, you know? Yeah, it's already been opened. I should have just gone to the person in Sleepy. The person in that building over there, the fish building, they sell splashes. But it is what it is. So we just need to get them from somebody, or we can check Logjam Junction or whatever that place is called now, bro. They changed these POIs names up so much I don't know what they're called. My player's just camping the balloon. He's probably going to fry me. I don't know if I should land and try to shoot at this. I think there's a guy on me. That was an animal, maybe? Gun's just not ideal for that, man. Can you not mess with me, Wolf? This guy has it out for me, man. Bruh. My wolf is griefing. We got no splashes at all. Yeah, I think I would have been better off with the hammer there. Did I just land up top, I think? Yep. He's probably the guy that's been trying to fight me for the longest. Dude, my wolf is so irritating. I wish I could tell it to leave, like how you can tell the NPCs to. I don't know if, like, dude, this wolf is so tilting. What I'm contemplating doing is shockwave gooing him, but I just don't know if I get high enough. Alright, bet. But yeah, if I ended up not getting high enough to, like, see him and goo him well, that would have not been a good play. But I figured it was worth trying because I didn't see much other ways that we could really get around that. We could just like expend a bunch of shockwaves to potentially get away, but I'd probably take a lot of damage on rotation and use all my shockwaves and maybe don't even get out of there alive. Like it just wasn't that big of, like wasn't that, the upside of just trying to straight run, I didn't think it was very good. But I could go for that shockwave goo play. If it works out, he's dead. And that guy seemed like a decent player, so getting rid of him is nice. And also, I'm not really losing too much in terms of shockwaves because I knew there was more on the player I'd killed there. Like, in terms of, like, what I was investing versus what I could potentially get out of that fight, I felt like that was just, like, really skewed in my favor. And unfortunately for that player, stupid stuff like that works out because the goo gun exists. Like, he was playing that fight somewhat well and pressuring me well, but, like, he wasn't being as aggro as he probably could have been. And that kind of costed. We can go ahead and do that. But if the goo gun doesn't exist, then like that's a really bad spot for me to be in. I could maybe just do what I just did, but with like the burst or something. But the goo is just such easy free damage in a lot of times in those situations. If you have somebody playing height, shockwave goo, like they can't build to block it and they're dead. I think I heard somebody zipping up here. And then it sounds like there's a few people over there fighting. We only have 5 opponents. Let's see what this person's going to do. Because they might leave and then third party that fight and then we could exist on that balloon for free. But I can't even really do much from that balloon because I don't have a hammer AR. We have a burst. There's a player there, a sniper there, and then somebody over there. That's like, what, 4 or 5 people? We have like, we know where almost everybody is. I could go on that balloon and fight that guy, but I don't think it's really much to gain. This zone is ugly. That player's in a great spot there if that's in. Someone sniped somebody. I'm contemplating what I want to do here. We could try to just push that guy. There's only 4 people. I think there might be a sniper on that balloon though. And then it sounded like there was a sniper over there at one point as well. Could just try to late rotate. And hope we catch good timing. Like the thing about the shockwave goo gun as well is like it makes like having a good spot not as like much of an advantage because like let's say I have to rotate into that guy and it's just a straight 1v1 and he has that house, like we could just shockwave goo him and that's incredibly inconvenient for him to deal with. So I think I'm just gonna chill here and then late rotate in hopes that the person on top of the balloon leaves. I don't know if he's still up there or not, but I can wait until that's no longer in zone and then make sure we're the person on the back half of the zone and then we really won't have to worry about like behind us at all. Like, so much of endgame right now, I think in zero build is just literally not getting sniped. Nothing else matters. If you don't get sniped, you'll probably win because there's so many people every single end game playing off snipers, and the penalty for you getting sniped is detrimental. You exist where their bullet is for a millisecond, and you could potentially just be out of the game if they had a headshot, you know? And if they had a body shot, then you're still probably going to be out of that game because I just hit you. But when this balloon is no longer in zone and when that mountain is no longer in zone, our life gets a lot better because we'll be somewhat isolated on here. Or we'll see those people and have to fight them. But I would hope that everyone just rotates ahead and then we can have this back half of zone to ourselves. I don't really think there's anything that great in this zone. Like, that house is nice, but it's not like really worth fighting for that much, I don't think. The people have been fighting for a while too, and nothing has happened. Like, no one has died. I mean, the balloon's no longer in. There's a sniper there. There's a sniper there. Look at how exposed this man is. Like, he thinks he's on the back half of zone because he didn't wait like I did, and he's getting sniped by another person, and I'm here to potentially snipe him if I had a sniper. So these two are going to fight. One person fought over there and killed. This is not ideal because that other guy's probably going to come in third party us, the one over there. Unless he took a lot of damage. But, like, when two people are fighting over here, he's going to be thirsty to third party that. And this is where if I had a hammer, we'd probably be better off. I think we just go on it. We waited this guy. But yeah, if I had a hammer there, that fight would have been better for me, I think. Or just easier. 1v1. This player has a chug cannon. And they did at least. They were healing with it. This is where you just shoot this out. Okay, he's there. We just shockwave goo this. He still has a chug cannon, so he only has 3 inventory slots. The chug cannon takes 2. No, it's the rock. We're gonna lose to the rock, bro. Rock is too good. There's no killing him. GG's. But yeah, timing was everything there. You saw the last people weren't that good, but like, had I rotated a bit too early, like that guy did, thinking that I'm alone on back half of zone and then I just get pinched, like it's so unfortunate. If you're gonna late rotate like that, you need to actually wait and make sure that zone clears it for you. And people can exist in zone, but it's hitting for like almost 10 there, so people aren't going to do that for very long. And like late rotating like that and playing the back half of zone can be helpful, especially in an end game like that where, like I said, there wasn't anything really worth having. And the penalty, like playing against snipers just isn't going to go well for me because I have no range. But you need to like actually be sure that you're alone and not just exposed like that with how the game is right now with snipers. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys found this helpful and informative. If you did, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Comment down below, like I said, your unpopular opinion about Fortnite. It could be this season, Fortnite in general, past season, Fortnite community, whatever. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.